Hey guys, welcome back to another custom keyboard build. Today I'm very excited to review the new CIY Gas67. It is a 65% gasket mounted keyboard for only $30. I will do a budget prototype on it so you guys can have an idea of this board. And then I will do a super subjective comparison with the MW65 at last. So let's get started. The Gas67 gives us a decent unboxing experience. The box has 3 layers and they are padded very neatly. In the first layer, we have a set of palm screw-in stabilizers. They are padded separately from the wires and the housing. At the second layer, we have a pack of accessories. The rubber and adjustment feet, a braided and corded USB-C cable which is super springy, and the Gas67 case with a silicone dampener, a very flexible polycarbonate plate, and a full sheet of IXPE switch pad. The case is made of ABS plastic in translucent black. The Type-C connection is in the middle of the case. That's not my favorite, but some of the keyboards with daughterboard connection are also in the middle, so I think it's normal. Another feature is the metal piece at the back. There are some specs printed on the metal, but I think it's not necessary. But that's okay because we seldom see the back of the case. And then we have a keycap and switch puller as well as the Gas67 PCB at the last layer. The PCB is hot swappable with north-facing LEDs. It features a switch at the block. The switch uses a swapping the left window key to a function key. I think it is a quite useful add-on. To build the keyboard, we are going to use the stabilizers provided by the Gas67. The steps are pre-clipped and completely stock, which is very nice. We can do any mods on it without cleaning the loop. To loop them, I'm going to use Krytos 05 Grade 0 for the stem and the wires. I didn't do mods on it because I think they are good enough. So I stacked the stabilizer sheets to profile before putting on the steps to reach a better sound. However, the stabilizers does not come with any washers, so I did add some from my own in order to protect the PCB. For the switches, I'm going to use the best budget option, the Gateron Milky Yellows. They are looped by Krytos as well, so we can now install the switches. Now we can assemble the board. So I firstly stacked the Poron gasket strip on the case. There are some shorter strips for the side of the bottom case, so that it can fit in the case nicely. As the keyboard uses daughterboards as connection, so you have to connect the wires before closing the case. And then we can screw the case together. For the keycaps, I will go with some Cherry PBow clones. They go very clean with the case and I think they are a great option in terms of quality and price. But not the clones for the design. Whatever, so let's put on the keycaps and go for the typing test. Compared with MW65, the typing angle of Gas67 is kinda weird. It feels so flat to type on without the adjustment feet. I still can't use it after using it for a while. The MW65 is slightly softer than the Gas67. That gives a better typing experience in my opinion. For the sound profile, I think it's related to the flex cut on the plate. The MW65 gives a deeper sound profile. It's dull and blunt sound without any highlight. I love my keyboard in more poppy sound, so I like Gas67 more. I think they are good with tactile switch as well. The aesthetic on Gas67 is slightly better than MW65. The stacked acrylic design doesn't look clean as the plastic case of Gas67, especially on the edges. The uneven surface is quite noticeable. Also, M.65 does not come with a rubber feet, so it feels a bit sleek when I put on the table. Moving on to the price. The M.65 costs $52 without the steps, while the Gas67 costs $30. I think the main reason for the $20 difference is because the rear compatibility. I think it's quite important to set your own keys on the function row in the 65% keyboard. But the M.65 PCB cannot work with Gas67, which makes a bit disappointing. This can be a deal breaker if you think it's important to you. If not, I think you can go with the Gas67 and spend the extra $20 on better switches or keycaps. It's quite difficult for me to choose which one is better because they have their own selling points. For me, I will choose Gas67 instead of M.65. I use 65% layouts mostly because of the arrow keys. Those function keys are not super important to me, so that I will go for the design and the sound profile from the Gas67. You can also comment down your preference below. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos. You can also follow my Instagram and Twitter to see more stuff there. Thanks a lot again, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye!